because you'll want to know, is there a good market? But that's the first step actually anyway. You have to make sure that what you are going to develop, that there is a market for that product. I saw so many products that I would say, who's going to buy that? Yeah, there's no market for that. It's really important. First step is make sure that you have a good knowledge about the market of the product you are going to sell or service that you are going to sell. Is there a market at all? If there is a market, you have to have your first, it's called the minimum viable product, MVP, right? So that you have that ready to go for, let's say, a handful of customers, maybe 10, maybe 20, at a big discount, whatever, whatever you can afford. And get their feedback. If they say, hey, this is great, I love it, then you're on the right track. And then you can get more and more. And then I would just, the second or third step in that case is really go out and market it. And while you market it, enhance the product. Because otherwise you can spend lots of time and money. I have seen businesses, I remember I had been with a business that was in the recruitment area. They had been matching people who are looking for jobs with companies searching for people. And they did the big mistake that they didn't charge their first customers. And their customers they didn't charge them. Yeah. Even so, these customers had been a huge benefit from that, because the hiring process was much faster. So, and long story short, what happened? They closed the business because they ran out of financing. Yeah. So just because they gave a lot for free, and you can't do that as a business. If you're a charity, then it's fine, right? That's the thing. But still, you need someone giving you the money, right? But as a business, and you can do a discount, but I usually say discounts is something that it's the last nail on a business to go down on the coffin. If you really want to give discounts all over the place, and you be ready to go out of business. That's what I feel, right? I don't think that's always a good idea, right? But at the beginning you can, but you have to say, hey, this is a beta product or a beta service. We are just testing it, so that's why you get it for a lower price, and that's common. I see it all over the place. So. That would be my approach.
Quick question here on the having to test the market to see if there's demand for your product. What I have here is like if you, I feel like there's a substantial amount of businesses that fail and or don't get started because there's like the idea that or they fail because it's like there is no market, therefore there is tons of opportunity because the market is not quite there yet. Can you touch on that?
I seem to have read your mind because I just thought, okay. So here's the point. You can check if there is market demand in a very simple way. If there is competition in your market, or if there are similar products which are you going to sell, or similar services, then chances are that you have a good market. If there is no competition, you have to be very, very careful, because if there is no competition, you might be the first one in the market. That could be a tremendous gain, right? But first of all, before that market is growing, you have to spend a lot of money into marketing, into development of your product, and whatsoever goes along with it. You can just imagine these AI things that are all over the place right now. If you have started that 10 years ago, until now, until it really started 2 years ago, you have had 6, 7, 8, 9 years of money you have to throw into it without getting much out of it.